Hey guys, welcome. This is Mark Crypto Boy in Oz. It is the 8th of August. It's 10 p.m. And let me tell you, it has been one hell of a week. And it's been one hell of a week, and I haven't actually done any streaming for a week. I haven't done any recordings for over a week because the weather here in Australia, in WA, has been shocking. And the amount of jobs that I've had to attend to is like not funny. Like, I worked. Sorry, I've been working all week. Some nights I've not been getting home till like 7:30 at night, and that's starting at I was leaving the house at 6 in the morning. And yesterday, in fact, I worked for the first Saturday since I've been in Australia. I don't work weekends, and because I've got so much work, I've had to work Saturday, and let me tell you, it's too much. So when crypto can actually give me an income, when crypto can change my life, I cannot wait because I'm overworking for my time. It's killing me. I'm knackered. And working Saturday, it's awful. It's like this is my only day of rest, and it's time to go to bed, and it's work again tomorrow. And I work for myself, but I've got so much work that I just need to get through it all, and I can't wait for, as a crypto, to give me life-changing wealth that I can do as I please. Also today, I sold a miner. I had an ASIC AMP miner L3 Plus, which I bought in 2018, mined for about 3 months, and it cost me a damn fortune in electricity. So I had it in a box in the garage, and I sold it. I actually advertised it on eBay about 6-7 weeks ago. Sold it. The guy never paid. Put it on again. Shipped it out with Sendle, which was a bad idea because they're absolutely useless. They lost it, and then they found it again and returned it home after a month. And then I sold it, and thankfully the guy that bought it lives in WA, so he come and collected it for me. So I've got some more play money. I've got some more money to put into my portfolio, and I'm kind of debating what I want to go into. I'm not 100% sure yet, so I'm just gonna. In fact, I'll show you my portfolio. I'm gonna try and consolidate it a little bit as well. I want to have more. I want to have more of individual coins. So I'd sooner have a lot of little than a little of a lot. That makes sense. Like how I've got Giro wallet, and I've got like Polkadot, which is quite a lot. I'm trying to increase my Oaken Finance because I think this is going to be really big. It's so cheap at the minute, and I think this is going to go places because it's got the backing of IOHK, or like one of the subsidiaries. I can't think what it's called now, but basically Charles is kind of behind Oaken Finance. So I'm happy with my XRP, happy with my Luna. Wish I had more. Happy with my Kasama. Again, wish I had more. So Kickpad. Right, this is where I'm gutted. Let me tell you, right? So Kpad has been between basically just 1.2 cent to 1.5 cent for ages, and I checked it today. It was up to here 3.3 cents, and I thought, oh my god, there's no way on earth this is gonna be sustainable. So I actually unstaked it all and cashed out into USD. To BUSD, I cashed out because I thought I'll get the pullback, and within an hour, it had gone up to over, I think almost 7 cents. Over almost 7 cents. It had gone up something like, I think it had gone up more. I think it had gone up to, in fact, let's click on it. I felt sick, let me tell you. Whatever. I rushed. That's what I did. So just look at this for the day. It actually loads. Yeah, it went up to like almost 6 cents. So I cashed out a little bit too early. So I wish I'd actually stayed in it. But like now I've got me BUSD and I'm expecting it to drop. I'm expecting it to drop right back down to 1.5. And if it does, then I'll buy back and I'll double my holdings. That's if that happens. So we can wait and see. So yeah, so I've a couple of new ones that I've got into is like Anarchy X. I'm down on that quite a bit. Exceed Me. This is like a social media. No, this is a gaming token. It's like basically like Anarchy X, Exceed Me, Splinterlands. They're all like gaming kind of NFT tokens. And then Aegon or Iagon, whatever you call it, that was on Oaken Finance. It was a IDO which I managed to get, but that went down. It went up and then it went down again. So kind of, in fact, I actually got it at 4 cents. So this statistic isn't actually correct. So these are my long-term holdings. So I kind of want to consolidate. I want to kind of reduce and put more into a fewer amount of coins. But problem is, I love all the coins that I've got. I mean, Ethereum is just basically for gas fees. I don't hold that because I'd sooner have the smaller cap coins or the coins I've got. And then Nexo is just one that I get rewards on. So when I'm staking XRP, rather than getting paid out in XRP, I get a higher percentage paid out to me in the Nexo token. So that's why I've got the Nexo. So that'll just slowly start increasing, obviously, as I'm staking XRP. But yeah, that's my portfolio, which is kind of going up. I mean, I'm up on some things, down on other things, but at the minute, I'm not too bothered. I'm just dollar cost averaging on stuff and increasing my holdings on stuff like Oaken Finance. I think I got in at $14, but then obviously I purchased. I made a second purchase of about 75 tokens. I think. Was it 75? How many have I got here? 272. Yes, I purchased an extra 120 at $6.45 actually what I've paid here, so it's got an average buy price of $9. But yeah, that's a long term bag what I'm going to fill up on, get even more. But yeah, if we look at like Bitcoin now and like trying to predict where it's going to go next. I mean, I'm personally thinking it's gonna have a little retest because it's had a 1, 2, 3, 4 like 5 days now, four good days of pumping from 37 up to 44.50 more or less. So I'm expecting it to come back down to around the 40,000 mark, 39,000, and at that point. Obviously, I'm hoping that the altcoins will drop. But if you remember, like in the week, like last week, if you look at this drop that we had, where Bitcoin dropped from 42 down to 37, the alts didn't really drop. In fact, some of them rallied. They went the complete opposite. And I think that's because Ethereum acted as a catalyst. Because if you look at this here, like if you go back to Bitcoin, and we go back to the 21st of July. So we had a run up to the 31st of July, and then we had a drop. You look at Ethereum from the 21st of July, we had a run, and then we had a little pullback, but it was tiny, and then it shot right up. And I think what's happened, Ethereum's actually pulled the market. Ethereum's acted like Bitcoin. And sometimes, like at this instance, how Bitcoin had the bigger drop, but Ethereum kind of said, "Oh, hang on a minute, I'm only dropping a little bit, and I'm out of here." And Ethereum shot up, and I think Ethereum actually pulled up Bitcoin with it, and all the altcoins with it as well. But if you look at the chart here on the daily, it looks like it's ready to start coming down again. The 4 hour, it's got a downward momentum to it. And let's have a look at the hourly, see what this is up to. I mean, the hourly is kind of undersold now, so it looks like it could be on its way back up again. But I'm kind of expecting it. I am expecting a pullback on the price, just because we've been going up like steadily now for a while, and we are due for like a pullback, definitely. And what will Ethereum pull back to? Let's go back to the daily. Like if you look at Ethereum now, it's kind of in this mix now. Like this is the big imbalance area, because it went from, like in one day, this is the daily candle. On the 18th of May, it went from like $3,400, and it had a I mean, look at that, $3,400 down to $1,800 on one candle. So you're kind of right in the mix of this imbalance, and it was the same. It was the same on the 3rd of May. The imbalance was the kind of same area. It shot up from 2.9 up to 3.4. So this is we're at kind of a key level now. If you're looking like on this chart where everything is, it's a key level, and I think if it has a daily candle closing, I'd say around 31.50, that's pretty bullish. And then we could be rapidly going back up, because there's not really any more kind of resistance going up. I mean, they've kind of cleared it all. But I mean, you could kind of think, well, okay, $4,000, but yeah, after this, I just think it's up and up and up. I mean, unless Bitcoin is suddenly like start to crash, but I don't think Bitcoin is gonna go anywhere soon. I mean, if you're looking where we are now on the charts, we've got these key support levels here. We've actually finished a daily on them. So we've finished this next daily on them, and we've also still got this trend line here. So you've got two forms of support. You've got your horizontal support, which is looking bullish just because of where we are. I think this daily candle is important. I think if we can finish, finishing at this price, 44,004, won't be too bad. I mean, to be honest, it's good. If we could finish above 45, that'd be even better. But then we've also got, because I am expecting a pullback anyhow, and then shooting up again. But then we've got this kind of trend line here that's going to create like resistance. Sorry, going to create support, and that could come down to like 40,000, 40,500, maybe down to, I don't reckon below 39, but like around 40,000. So I'm hoping for that, actually, because I've pulled out of a percentage of my altcoins in my super portfolio, buy back later at a discount. That's the plan anyhow. So we'll look at this heat map. I mean, it's been green for quite a few days. Now we're starting to get kind of leveling off a little bit. Dogecoin is still going off the charts, but it started leveling off. So I think we're going to start having probably a red day. If you look on here tomorrow, I think we're going to have like red, probably more red than anything else over the next couple of days. But I don't think this will be going anywhere soon. I think the fear and greed is still going to be greedy, unless something changes this week. So, I mean, the reason why I thought I was quite surprised the price didn't drop was because of this bill that's kind of being secretly passed through Congress. This infrastructure bill, and hidden in the infrastructure bill, there was like a crypto tax provision, which I think they're trying to sneakily send it through without anyone catching wind of it, but obviously they did. which was very bad news for crypto. It was kind of stifling innovation in America, and if it went through or if it goes through, I think it'll send a lot of crypto-related businesses and investors and developers, basically anything to do with crypto, I think it would start sending them out of the country because it was stifling just innovation in the crypto space. And luckily, there's been a proposed amendment put through, or they're trying to put it through, and it's called the Wyman. Where is it? The Wyden-Loomis-Toomey Amendment, which is basically the Senator Ron Wyden, Senator Cynthia Loomis, and who's the other one? Pat Toomey. But then also you've got these other guys that are jumping on board as well. So you've got Rob Portman, Kristen Sanema, and Ted Cruz, which are kind of all supporting this bill amendment. So Jack, obviously, Square CEO, Twitter CEO, and everyone that's working on this infrastructure bill, the crypto tax reporting provision, thank you for your hard work to get this right. May we offer a workable simplification. It's forcing reporting rules on Americans who develop software and hardware, who mine and secure the network, or who run nodes to build resilience and efficiencies, is an impossible ask that will only drive development and operation of this critical technology outside the US, which is bang on. It's just going to force people out of the US because it's such a stifling it's stifling innovation. It's stopping people from pursuing innovation in crypto, and it's like putting an iron fist over the crypto space. It's not a good thing for America. And I think a lot of people have kind of realised how bad it is. And Jack, obviously, coming to the forefront, sending messages, including all these senators, to get them to basically get this passed around the Twitterverse, and make people aware, and hopefully help this amendment to get passed. So he's carried on with his tweets, but don't need to go too much into them. And then you've got Cameron Winklevoss, who the Winklevoss twins, who obviously their business is Gemini, and they've put the Wyden-Loomis-Toomey Amendment is win-win for lawmakers and our industry. It will provide tax revenue from crypto and ensure suitability and clarity for crypto innovators who want to build in America. Senators Ron Wyden, Senator Loomis, and Senator Toomey have proposed a thoughtful amendment to the infrastructure bill that limits the definition of broker to suitable business like Gemini that actually can comply with crypto tax reporting obligations. We support this amendment. So there's been a lot of people coming out supporting this amendment, and I think if this amendment goes through, it's going to be more bullish for crypto, because there's got to be some regulation coming in. It's just how they've kind of underhandedly kind of sneaked it through this infrastructure bill without people voting on it, if you will. And it needs to be put out to Congress, and people have to actually have an opinion and speak to the lawmakers and kind of work together to actually come up with some kind of amendment, rather than them just put it through and decide what they think's best, which is not fair on anybody. So I'm hoping that this amendment will come through. As of yet, I don't think anything's actually happened yet. I think we're still waiting. Let's have a look at what we're looking for now. Here we are. Yeah, Senator Cynthia Loomis. So this was 15 hours ago. So she's put no votes tonight. We will continue working towards getting a vote on this vital amendment. Senate reconvenes tomorrow at noon. Thank you so much for everyone's hard work. toward getting the Wyden and Loomis Toomey Amendment passed. So I'm presuming we're going to be finding something out very soon. I'm thinking that maybe I'm not gonna probably catch the decision, because I think it's getting late now. So by the time I see it, hopefully tomorrow, something will have happened, and maybe this amendment will get passed through, and it'll be a positive outcome. I'm just glad that these kind of group of senators got together and created this bill amendment, and then you've got people in the space that are obviously going to help and work together to finalise what the best way forward is, so everybody else can kind of have a bit of reassurance that the crypto space in America is not going to be too heavily regulated, where it's getting too much, where people are going to leave the country. And I think that's why I'm kind of surprised where the price hasn't actually reflected that, and it's kind of as if it's not really happened. I mean, you'd have thought this bill coming out, regardless what the outcome was, this is proper FUD that's got some clout behind it. It's real. Like, the outcome could be like really, I won't say really good, but the outcome could be bad or just okay. I mean, I don't think the outcome is going to be brilliant regardless of what happens. But considering we've had such a bullish move on the prices, it kind of surprised me a little. So anyway, I'll not keep any more of your time. I just wanted to touch on this quickly before I go. Now, since the IP 1559 launched 2 days ago, 2 days, 30 million ether have been burned in 2 days. I mean, this is mental, and like, it's going to create a deflationary Ethereum at some point. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen yet, because although 30 million in Ethereum have been burned at the minute, there's still more Ethereum being created. So it's going to take a while before it gets to the point where the gas fees are going to be high enough. The gas fees are actually going to be that are being burned are going to be more than what is being created, and that probably won't actually happen until ETH 2, which then kind of rolls in proof of stake rather than proof of work. Because I think when it goes from proof of stake to proof of work, I think it's going to be like 1/1000th, which is then going to make it deflationary. But that, like, they're talking about the end of the year, but I can't actually see it. I mean, ETH 2.0, I mean, it could be 12 months away, so it's not going to be deflationary yet, but it's going to kind of make it less inflationary. So there's going to be a lot less ether being created. Sometimes there might not be any. Like the gas fees, it's when the gas fees go really high. That's the problem. Like when the gas fees are low, then not as much ETH's being burned. But then when the network's being used a lot, like when you get like crypto punks, or there's certain websites like OpenSea where NFTs are going mental, then the gas prices go through the roof, and that's when then you could get kind of deflationary in like little tiny small pockets, little moments. But generally speaking, when the gas fees are like reasonable, when I say reasonable, they're still overpriced. There's still more ETH being created than what's being burned. So, but it's still a good thing. I mean, it's going in the right process, and I think as soon as when it becomes proof of stake, that is when the total supply of ETH will start reducing dramatically. So I just wanted to finish off on that. But yeah, I mean, 30 million. Like, you're thinking, most people are struggling to actually afford one Ethereum, and you're thinking there's 30 million been burned in 2 days. Oh my God. So anyway, I shall not keep any more of your time. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen over the next 1 to 2 days. Are we going to get a pullback, or are we going to like kind of finish on a daily above 45,000 and then maybe go up even more? I hope not. I'm kind of praying on a pullback just because I've pulled out of the market. I've gone into some stable coins with a percentage, and I don't want to lose out. I want to buy back with an increased amount of my coins. So that's the plan. But it doesn't always work. Sometimes I have to buy the retest, and you buy the retest, and you might be 1-2% out of pocket or down on your coins, which you don't mind doing every now and then, because then you can make it back on a bigger trade that pulls off. But I'm only doing it with a small percentage, and I'm not really a trader. But I say that I'm not really a trader, but I suppose I am. But I'm not a professional trader. I just kind of follow the basic principles of support lines, resistance lines, trend lines, and kind of work off that. And it's worked in my favour. I mean, I gain small amounts, makes me happy. I mean, last week I think I made about 75 Cardano, 150. What did I make? 150 XRP. I made about I made seven dots. I made 0.3 Kusama, which is not a lot, but it's still profit. And if I can continue doing that and building my portfolio up and up, yeah, it makes me happy. And at some point I'm going to stop, because this bull run's going to get going at some point, and you don't want to be in it when it's going mental. You don't want to be out of it when it's going mental, because then you're just chasing the green lines, and you never want to be doing that. So anyway, I'll not keep any more of your time. I'm glad I've done another video. To be perfectly honest, I worked yesterday, and it's Sunday today, and I had the guy come round to buy my miner. I've done a bit of housework, and I've had I've got a lot of jobs emailed through to me, what I've had to kind of run through, print out, email clients, and I've had invoices to do. And it was actually about 9:30, and I was going to go to bed because I'm a bit tired, to be honest. But I wanted to do a video because I haven't done one for a week, and I thought, what if next week is like this week? Then it'll be 2 weeks before I do a video, and I don't want to not have content for the subs that I've got, because you guys are obviously the only people that are watching my videos, so I don't want to not produce content. So yeah, if you want me to talk about anything specific, be interesting to see your comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed and you've just found the video, smash the hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. And remember, as always, there's a crypto boy in every single one of you, even you girls. So come back for the next bit of content, hopefully tomorrow. Because if something happens tomorrow, I'll definitely be jumping back on to do a quick video. So until next time, take care.